Cave F2. Level 15 to 18. It's so dark here, I can barely see anything. If we can find some oil lamps, we should light them. Poking around. What is that over there? What's that over there? Called it. Looks a little disturbing. It's an old letter. Oh, they were looking much closer than I was. I'm looking at that weird thing over next to the column. It's an old letter, really old. There's a smaller note attached to it. Once we are done mining here, bring these letters to the seer in Mizoon. The note said there would be more letters. There's only one letter here, though. I guess they got scattered. Let's read it. Picked up History of Mizoon. Letter 1 of 5. Dear Geno, I can't wait for you to arrive in the Mizoon. It's so beautiful this time of year. The Harvest Festival is coming soon. You have to get here before then. It's so mesmerizing to see all of the people gathered throughout the city. You can walk outside and see hundreds of people at once, talking, dancing, enjoying themselves. It's far beyond anything you've ever seen in the village. We're still waiting for the king to announce the actual day, though. It's different every year. He's supposed to tell us soon. People were expecting me today, but apparently the king was held up, dealing with an intruder at the castle. It's a funny story. I don't quite understand the language yet, but what I heard was an old man managed to slowly stroll into the castle past all of the king's guards and burst into his throne room babbling about how the sun was going to attack the city. How funny. Sorry, I can't make this letter longer, but I've got to get back to work. My owners pay me very well to keep this house clean. Love, Mona! What did that have to do with anything? What is this nonsense? The year written on the letter states it was written over 700 years ago? This letter must be ancient. Could this be referring to the prison of Mizoon, guarded by our faith? All these new questions. Maybe we can find the other letters too? At least it is nice to read that people have a good life back then. Had a good life. Our history is just so fascinating. Mila's past. I will keep it hidden from her as the seer told me to. But these letters could also give us the clue we need to be able to kill that so-called prophet that Ragno mentioned. If the seer only would have Letten isn't a word. Let me handle this problem as I told her I could. We wouldn't be in this situation. Unless Letten is a word and I'm just mistaken. I'm pretty sure it's not. Khan, is everything alright? Don't worry about me, Mila. We should concentrate on the mission. If we come across any other letters, we could pick them up. Let's start moving again. I'll stay close to you, so you don't have to worry. Side events. These events have minimum impact on these. We already know about side events, okay? But there's rewards and story lore. Oh boy, rewards on the events are very hard. Oh, so it might be better to avoid these events. Since I have no experience with the battle system, the game will not always give you a warning when you are close to one of these events, as it is your choice to stray from the main story path. You do have the option to save at any time. Use this to your advantage. At your advantage is what it said, but to your advantage makes more sense to me. Story lore. There's a journal here. Shall I read it? Yeah, let's read it. Let's go. It seems they've been digging here for a couple of years now. The last page is the most interesting. It's written with haste, but if I'm reading this right, they found an old chamber in this cave with ancient texts about our past. I guess they wanted to bring these to the seer in Mizoon. Once they left the chamber, monsters appeared and started to attack them. You need a comma in that sentence. This last bit is written in a hurry, but it says they've awoken something. This sounds creepy, Khan. This thing that they have awoken must be what we felt earlier. We should stay alert to our surroundings. So I'm just more than a little worried about whatever the heck is going on right here. I saw that black shadow move up in the corner there. Oh, I see that thing sneaking around. It's creepy. What's your deal? Claw marks and bite wounds. Damn these monsters for killing my tribesmen. I wonder if something over there. Oh, this is not a wall. I thought this was a wall. Torch! Is it gonna burn out after a while, or is it just gonna stay on? It'd be nice if it stayed on. Ooh. I don't know if I should be fighting these things or not. Breakable object. We can destroy this rock with an old pickaxe. Story lore! Another letter! Let's read it as that bat creature creeps up on us. Oh, we found 5 of 5. No! We're reading out of order! Dear Chieftain, as I stated before, I understand your concerns and resentment towards this decision, but I see no other way to prevent this from happening again. As for your remarks about me being a worthless puppet, I will have you know that I have recently been promoted to sect leader, and am now in charge of a group of 20 followers. I am leading them on a voyage to the east. We are looking for more information about the glowing fire. We have found plenty of books and ancient texts off in the north, but we have sources telling of a group of nomads in the east. In your face. It's said that they know of rituals that can be used to appease the glowing fire, and even bargain with it for favors and assistance. I'm very skeptical, of course, but if this story is true, then we must harness this power. We may very well be on the brink of bringing the world to a new age, one where sickness and famine can be taken away with simple rituals. Can you imagine such a world, Chieftain? I'm afraid this will be my last message to you until I return from my journey. I hope to bring you good news the next time I write. From Geno. Maybe that was less confrontational than it sounded. This item must be referring to the blood rituals? Did they start doing these things 700 years ago? Blood rituals! Yeah! Torch. Boxes. Torch. That torch is very clearly already lit. Oh, I unlit it. No. Story lore. Gotta get that story lore, dude. I wanna get this skeleton, dude. Hello, skeleton. Oh, the skeleton was alive. Or maybe I got attacked by a spider and just didn't realize it. Look at these dudes. Oh, whose turn is it? Okay, it's Jamal's turn right now. So we've got two people in the support position, and us up here and fighting and shielding. What weapon do I have right now? I've got this thing. I've got my sword charge. I kind of want to use the sword charge, I think. No. Switch back. Weapon skill, sword charge. Get them. Did any of them bleed? I don't think they did. Yeah, they're not showing any status problems. That sucks. Wow. Bad RNG. Maybe they can't bleed. Alright, so this is Khan's turn. Let's fight. Sure, why not? So these two are in the front row. You're the hurt one. We'll hit you. That spider was squeesh. So that was our TP move. Massive damage times 3 hits. Yeah, let's hit the other row one spider. Crushed. Wow, Tamal, you just go last, don't you? Too slow. We can't do anything with those yet. Who's the more hurt spider? You are. Poke. There you go, guy. Alright. Spiders are surprisingly slow. I guess it's kind of a toss-up with these enemies. Spiders always are really fast. They can be really fast. What do you have? Anything else? No, this is what you got. Yeah. Let's look at your battle skills, dear. What can you do? Well, you've got the moves, of course. Inspiration. This is how you do it. All allies add more TP regen for 4 turns. Seems legit. Adds taunt to all for 10 turns. Taunt all. So does that mean they're all gonna come after you? Or the person this is placed upon? I don't know. That adds agility, and then there. Well, we can't use any of these, I'm just kind of looking at what they do. Attack and magic attack up. Counter attacks. Well, we gotta do this right now. So let's do it! I'm dreaming to everybody. Alright, so that was your battle skill. I guess I'll lift this to attack. Hit him. Give him a little shank with your thing there. Wow, they're so slow that they don't even get a turn after we've all had ours. Okay, I'm fine with that. I need to switch my weapon. Not gonna lie, it's kind of a pain switching back and forth between weapons like this. But they let me use my cool skills. Well, how are you supposed to argue with that? You're not. You don't. We couldn't stun this odor though. Oh,
wait, that was the feather. Come here, you. Yeah, get over here. The spider understood. Now let's confuse him. Ah! I called him forward so I could knock him down. I don't know if that was a relevant decision at all. Also, I didn't get confused, so I should probably just finish him off. Oh no, it survived. Did I do something that robbed them of their turns? They are not making any moves. Oh, now he finally gets one. Ow, boy. He bit me. I think we can just mash on through the rest of this fight. Pardon me. Yay. Now we've got meat. We found some meat for the guy. I want that rope. Rope ×1. I wonder what like these items do. I guess I could look in my inventory and find out what they do. Does that seem like a good idea? Those spiders are like, they blend in really well. As they should. Items. What do the things do? Weapon. Armor. I guess I should probably equip that on somebody. I earned it after all. Material to make something from. I guess we need to. I don't know. That's kind of what I figured, but I don't know. I haven't really dealt with any of those mechanics yet. Alright. The armor. Who wants it? Con, you're always getting beat up. How about you? Let's just see. Okay, so it is better than what you've got here. But is what you were wearing better for anyone else? He loses a tiny bit of agility, but he's been going first, like, every single time, so he can afford to lose some agility. Wait, what's that physical items slot? Hold up. Oh, we don't have any yet. At least none that he can use. What about you? Do you want to equip the thing? You can't wear it. What about Tamal? Do you want to wear the thing? That's not the thing. Yeah, you can wear his Lamler. Oh, but you're gonna lose some speed and you're already really slow. Well, and by that logic, it doesn't matter because you're already really slow, so just wear it. Dummy. Bode. There are spiderwebs everywhere. We better be cautious. Story lore. Another letter! Read it! Number 2. Now we're back on track. Dear Chieftain, I've arrived at Mizoon, and the entire city has been laid to waste. I don't know what could have happened here. It's far beyond anything I can imagine. The towering white buildings I've been hearing about, so beautiful and mesmerizing, are split in half and scattered across the land. The raiders, no army could have done this. There are bodies everywhere. The only people who've survived have fled the city in a mass exodus, and the ones who stayed are wandering around, silent and confused. I tried to talk to one of them using the basic phrases I memorized from my dictionaries, but they just stared blankly at me and moved on. I've been searching the city all day and night, but there's no sign of Mona anywhere. I'm trying to stay positive. From Geno. Trying to stay positive. That's good. The city of Mizoon. I've never heard of it referred to as a city. And from which tribe could Geno be? Star people.
Con, are you starting to get some interest in our history now?
No. War is all I understand.
What's this? Boxes. I don't really have to check things because I don't have marks. Pickaxe!
We could destroy a rock with this pickaxe. Let's take it with us. What can we destroy? A cactus.
Man. There's little plants on the ground and stuff. Box? I need a Denari treasure key. Oh, you don't say.
I see you there, spider. You can't fool me.
Oh, he must be seeing me too. That's why he's watching.
Don't you do it. Hey.
Don't you do it. I'm gonna get that story lore. I broke it. Huzzah! Box. Oh, come on! It's gotta be something I'll find somewhere else, right? And I broke the rock for no reason.
Oh, look at this creepy little guy. Ooh, I don't like him. Oh god, that was water. I can't walk there. Well, now we're fighting that creepy little guy. Flying eyeballs. Bat and Bad Eye. That's how I'm assuming that's pronounced. Hum. Not overthink things. Goddamn bats. Which one do you think is more annoying? The regular bat or the Bat Eye? I don't know, but this one's in the front row, so I'm gonna attack it. For being so arrogant just to be in the front row. Uppercut. Yeah, we'll do it. Finish him. Bonk. Punched him into the ceiling. Okay. Just attack it. I should probably figure out the magic stuff. Here, let's shift you forward and see if we can do some magic. Yes, you. Get up there, you. I guess not. Maybe the other one was the magic user. Right. Poke him right in his bad eye. How does that creature stomp, exactly? Can you explain that one to me? Whatever. Okay. That moves the user, not the person. Eh. How about you get stunned? How's that sound? Yeah, you're paralyzed. We need them into positions that to work, so we can't do that. Oop, no, continue battling. I can't use any of my cool moves. Do I have another weapon I can equip? I do not. I can never use my big blade attacks. I'm just gonna give the black eye a black eye. Oh my god, it almost died. That was great. How about you? Step forward. It's time, Mila. You keep saying you have magic, but I guess this is it. Eh. Do I have to equip other things to make it happen? Probably not. Eh. Kill the one. Put it out of misery. It was weak to that. Interesting. Alright. And now you can move backward. Oh. You need time before you can do that. Just poke it then. It's stunned. What's it gonna do? Cry. Get it? Because it's an eyeball. All it can do is cry. Yes. We killed a horror terror down in the caves here. Ah, we were cornered! That's rude. More bats. But there's only 2 of them. You know, we'll give the regular bat a chance to see what it can do. It's no fun if everything goes exactly to plan every time, right? Alright, can you move back now? No, you still have to take one more action. Poke the regular bat. What fresh hell will you unleash? Oh, you missed with your bite. You're pathetic! Pathetic, I say! How are you still alive? There. Pathetic! Okay. Breakable objects. Do I... Restore alert. Another letter. Alright, we're only missing one. Dear Chieftain. Chieftain. Forgot the other I in Chieftain. I have found a large group of people gathered in the center of the city, around a huge crater. I talked to one of the soldiers. He was very on edge and aggressive, but I managed to learn a few things from him. Though he told me a little about the catastrophe that struck the city, he said that the king was to blame for it. Though the king survived the event, he was later rounded up by the Mezun citizens and executed after word spread of his involvement. I asked him if he could help me find Mona, dead or alive. He told me that any dead bodies I haven't already found were rounded up and dumped into mass graves by order of the king, and that thousands of survivors have fled the city.
I don't think Mona would have fled. I'm sure she would have stayed to help these people or wait for me. I have much more of the city to search, but I am starting to fear the worst. From Geno. Oh no, not Mona.
Such a tragic and bizarre story. Could it possibly be true?
No, they just wrote these notes and stuffed them in this cave for no reason.
If this really is the history of Mizoon, much has changed since then.
Break it. Is my old pickaxe going to break if I use it too much? I think that's a question worth asking. Old pickaxe. Can break normal rocks. Doesn't say it can shatter at all. Torch. Torch. Much better? It's a little better. I wouldn't say it's much better, but it's a little better. No soldiers outside are waiting very patiently for me and my nonsense. Gold! Give gold. Yee. And now we have a shovel! We can dig up stuff. Stone, clay, torch. Raid the place. Break it. Woo! Torch. Box? We need the key, don't it? Yeah, we need the key. Story lore, this is it, guys!
Another letter.
Dun dun dun. Dear Chieftain, thank you for your condolences on Mona. I have taken the necklace you sent me and adorned it onto her tombstone. She died. I am happy to tell you that after a month of research, I finally pieced together what happened here. Though, even knowing the whole story, I am left with far more questions than answers. The story always falls back on or to an elderly person, known by the faithful as the Prophet. He or she is described as being short and frail, covered in a thick gray cloak. The Prophet delivered a message to King Narosa, claiming that an entity known as the Glowing Fire was outraged with his tyrannical rule. The entity demanded the king to change his ways or face the ultimate destruction of his kingdom within 3 days. The king ignored this warning and imprisoned the Prophet, and the Prophet and his prophecy soon spread throughout the city, being considered a joke by the entire kingdom. 3 days later, on what the faithful refer to as the Day of Reckoning, the entire city of Mizoon was attacked by a powerful entity they claimed to have descended from the sun. Yeah. The monster laid waste to the city, as foretold, and vanished as the sun set that day. It was the Manta Ray from Mario Sunshine. I've asked multiple people throughout the city, and the story is the same for everyone. I don't see how any creature born on Earth could have caused this much devastation, so I am left no other choice but to believe the faithful in their claim, no matter how crazy or they may be. Though they refuse to answer me, I've concluded that the glowing fire they refer to is none other than the sun. I don't know why they won't answer such a simple question, but the faithful are very strange and secretive. I fear what the faithful are going to do with this newfound knowledge. Their intentions are clearly worship and devotion, but what will that lead to? Please be careful with this knowledge as always. The world is not yet ready for this. From Geno.
Is this the story of how our faith started? But these words, city of Mizoon, castle, and king, I've never heard of these things. Well, it might sound weird, but some of these things feel familiar to me. I just don't know. I don't know why.
You can drop the S off that sound, guys. We should stop lingering. Let's go.